welcome to Story Time. I hope you're all okay. Today we're going to read another story by Steve Smallman, and he's the author that we read yesterday when we read Icky Little Duckling. And today's story is called The Girl Who Cried Wolf. And you may have heard this story before. It's a traditional tale, and it's a story all about being honest and what happens if you tell lies. So let's see how we go with this and see if you recognise the story as we go, because it's quite a famous story, but it's been twisted a little bit to be a girl who cried wolf rather than a boy who cried wolf. So, The Girl Who Cried Wolf. "This is so boring," screeched Princess Arabella, throwing her knitting to the floor. "What is?" asked her maid. "Everything. Being a princess is boring," she replied. Princess Arabella stomped over to the window and looked outside. A shepherd boy was sitting in the sunshine watching his sheep and looking ridiculously happy. The princess suddenly had an idea. What do you think her idea is? Hold that thought. Tom, the shepherd boy, was shocked when he saw the princess and her soldiers marching up the hill toward him. Trembling, Tom knelt down in the mud. "We are swapping jobs," announced Princess Arabella. "From now on, I will be the shepherd and you will be the prince." Do you think she'll make a good shepherd? "The prince?" cried Tom. "But I don't know how to be a prince." "Oh, it's not that hard," chuckled Arabella. "Tell me, what does a shepherd do?" "Well, you look after the sheep, and if a wolf comes along, you shout, 'Wolf, wolf!' as loud as you can, and all the townsfolk will come to help you," replied Tom. "Oh, how exciting," replied Arabella. So, Prince Tom was dragged off to the castle. Meanwhile, Arabella the shepherd sat down on a log to watch the sheep. She watched them and she watched them, but the sheep didn't do anything except eat and poop, and there was no sign of a wolf. Soon Arabella was bored, so she decided to play a trick on the townsfolk. "Wolf, wolf!" she screamed at the top of her voice. In minutes, all the townsfolk came rushing up the hill, waving forks and flaming torches to scare away the wolf. "Princess, are you all right?" cried one of the men. "I'm not a princess, you silly man. I'm a shepherd," Arabella snapped. "If you want to speak to royalty, talk to the new prince. He'll be having a bubble bath about right now." "Oh, sorry, your shepherdness," stuttered the man. "But where's the wolf?" "Oh, it seems to have gone now," Arabella said sweetly. "Off you pop. Thanks for coming." I don't think they're very happy, are they? "She's telling lies," Tom shouted angrily. "There wasn't a wolf." He could see everything from the window, couldn't he, of the palace? "I stink of roses. Can I go back to being a shepherd now?" Tom asked the maid. "Oh no, sir," said the maid. "It's time to ride your new pony." "But I hate ponies," cried Tom. "I only like sheep." I don't think Tom's enjoying being a prince very much either, is he? Arabella, still chuckling to herself, went back to watching the sheep. But it wasn't long before she was bored again. "Bear! Bear!" she cried as loudly as she could. In a few minutes, all the people from the town came rushing up the hill, red-faced and out of breath. "Where's the bear?" gasped the townsfolk. "Oh, you were too slow," giggled Arabella. The townsfolk didn't believe her and wandered back, muttering crossly. "She's lying again," cried Prince Tom, who was being forced to eat fancy food. "I really wish I could go back to my old job," he sighed. So there they all are, rushing up again. No bear. There's Tom watching her out the window, knowing all along that she's lying. Arabella soon got bored again, and this time she shouted, "Troll! Troll!" at the top of her voice. The townsfolk came puffing back up the hill and looking hot and puzzled. "Where's the troll?" they asked. "Oh, I scared it away," chuckled Arabella. "I poked it with a long stick." Oh, look how cross he looks. "So where is it now?" they asked. "Oh, it'll be over that hill by now. It was a very fast troll with running shoes on," replied Arabella. The townsfolk didn't believe her at all, and they angrily stomped back down the hill. Back at the castle, Prince Tom had a visit from the townsfolk. They'd had enough of Arabella's lies. "But what can I do?" cried Tom. "I can't make her tell the truth." "No, but as prince, you can decide whether we should run up the hill every time she shouts wolf or bear or whatever it is next," said the townsfolk. "Well," smiled Prince Tom, "I think you should ignore the new shepherd next time. She's told too many lies." "Yes, your highness," the townsfolk replied, bowing low. Can you see her out in the field? Not going to get any help this time. Sure enough, a few minutes later there came another shout from the hill. "Dragon! Dragon!" "Whatever will she think of next?" sighed the townsfolk. They all ignored her and carried on with what they were doing. You see? Uh-oh, there's really a dragon. But Tom had seen the dragon from the castle window and was already running as fast as he could up the hill. He grabbed a bucket full of water and threw it right in the face of the huge dragon. The dragon flew away, coughing and sneezing. "That was amazing," said Arabella. "You fought off a dragon all by yourself. Where are all the townsfolk?" "You told so many lies that when you finally told the truth, nobody believed you," said Tom. "I'm really sorry, Tom. Thank you for saving me," replied Arabella. "Do you think we should swap jobs again?" Naughty little girl. "Yes," said Tom. "You're a useless shepherd." "I know," laughed Arabella. "I much prefer being a princess." And from that day on, whenever Arabella was tempted to tell a lie, she thought of the terrifying dragon, and instead she told the truth. So what a lovely story, all about being honest and telling the truth. And she kept crying wolf or bear or whatever it was, and it was a lie. She was just playing tricks all the time, and then it came to the point where nobody believed her. So it's really important to always tell the truth. So what a lovely story, and what a lovely lesson from that story as well. So that was The Girl Who Cried Wolf. Join me again tomorrow for more story time. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon at about the same time. Take care. Bye.